This is the construction of a perpendicular segment through a point on the line. So this is the point, and this is the line. So you should first visualize what this is going to look like. So in the end, my segment should go right through here. It's going to go through point P, and it should look like this. It's going to be perpendicular. Notice it is not bisecting that segment or that line. It's going to be a line. I should put arrowheads on it. But it is going to go right through point P and be perpendicular. Remember that perpendicular lines intersect to form congruent right angles. So we start this construction by putting our compass point on P. It doesn't matter what length we open our compass to. We just put our compass point on P, and we're going to swing an arc so that it intersects our line in two places. If your line is not long enough, you can always extend it. Kind of makes a little happy face. Where it intersected the line, put 2 points. The next step, where it intersected those two lines, I'm going to put my compass point. And now I have to make sure that the next two arcs are going to intersect. So I have to make sure that my compass is open at least more than half that distance. And it looks like if I use this second hole that it will be. So I'm going to put my compass point here, and I'm going to use the second hole. But if I'm not sure, I'm going to open my compass a little more. I'll use the first hole. It doesn't matter as long as it's more than half the distance. I see if I use the first hole, it's way more than half the distance. But if I use the first hole and I go to here, I see I'm almost at that first point. So I'm going to swing an arc. I'm not going to change my setting now. I'm going to move my compass point to the second point of intersection. I'm going to swing another arc. So those two arcs intersect. Where those two arcs intersect, I'm going to put a point. And to finish this up, where point P and the intersections of the arc are, I'm going to draw a segment. And now the line and that new segment have intersected, and I have constructed a perpendicular segment through a point on the line.